It's Isaac, and I'm here with an unboxing and a review. Well, it won't be a review yet because I'm going to ride around, test this stuff out, see what it's like. I just said test this stuff out. Test this stuff out and see if it's any good, if it's what I'm expecting it to be, and if it actually accomplishes what I need to do. Now, I want to switch from riding just casually to I want to start riding my bike to work. I don't live that far down the road. Also, apologize for all this. This is my son's room, but it's first day back of after Christmas break to school, and my kids are going nuts right now. So this is what you have to look forward to if you don't have kids yet. You gotta start planning your day around how crazy it is when they go back to school. So anyway, I've been looking at ways that I can take my cell phone with me and I can easily see it while I'm riding my bike, because at my stage in life, like work starts texting me and I start getting messages like as early as, like, let's say 7 o'clock in the morning, right? I may start work at 9, but I may need to reply to that stuff. So I always need to have my phone kind of close, and if it's in my pocket and I ride 30 minutes to work, that's just a bad 30-minute window where I could be missing something that's important. So having a phone that's easy for me to see, easy to like see music, stuff like that, it's always going to be helpful. So I've been looking for that, but I haven't been able to find anything just in my research, because it's really hard to find like research on like this specific industry of like these big bikes and just the different things the different things that we put them through. You know, like a cheap plastic like rubbery type cell phone holder that you'd find on Amazon might be great for someone with a beach cruiser, but you know, if you're in the big bike thing, you know, you're riding wheelies, you fall up and down, up and down. So my best advice to you is when you're looking at new gear for just random like fringe accessories for your bike, look at the mountain bike industry, because they've tested it. And here's the thing, most of the mountain bike community is funded by like people like myself that want to get back into bikes, that have like achieved some level of success in their life or something like that. So they spend more money on bikes. Here's the truth about mountain biking. Mountain biking is expensive because the customers, the consumers of mountain bike products, will not blink an eye at a $5,000 bicycle. So if I'm a developer, I can either develop for a budding sport, like these big bike BMXs, or I can put my money in mountain bikes where there's people just throwing money to accessorize their bikes. So the development is going to be stronger in the mountain bike world, so look over there. And that's kind of where I got to where I'm at today. I talked to my buddy Rich, who is my neighbor, and he is really, really into the mountain bike world. He's really good at mountain biking. I'm assuming, Rich, if you ever see this, I just assume you're a good mountain biker because of all the places I see on your Instagram that you're mountain biking. So I asked Rich, like, hey, what would you recommend? This is what I'm going to be doing. Wheelies and coming down, sometimes sketchy, sometimes good. And he told me look at RokForm because I was looking at QuadLock and originally a little bit pricey, especially for a test. And here's the thing about these devices. I wanted something that would like hold my phone. I don't have to worry about my phone falling or anything like that. So I wanted something with like a lock. So that's why I was looking at the QuadLock, which has basically you have to buy 2 pieces. This is the frustrating part. You have to buy 2 pieces of gear to make this work. You need a cell phone case to fit your phone that has the tabs on the back, and then you need the attachment to connect to your bike. Now, RokForm has 2 options to connect to your bike. They have a handlebar mount, which is a little bit more generic, which is the one I got, and then they have a head tube, like a steer tube bolt that basically unbolt the top of your stem, put on their cell phone plate, screw it back down, and then it has like a bit of in the pictures, it looks like it kind of comes up and down. So you can adjust it. Now on my bike, I have a shorter stem. I don't have the longer SE stem that came on my bike. I have a flatland stem from S&M that's a front load stem. So having something stick out and be that far back I wasn't really I don't know, it just didn't sound like a great idea to me for the way I ride and the way I plan on looking at my phone while I'm riding. So I went with the generic, just the handlebar mount, which should be just fine. Let's get into this. I've opened the box. My wife opened the box, But let's take a look. I haven't looked inside to see like what all came, so let's see if we can move this over here. So we've got, I'm assuming this is my invoice. That's just an invoice. Cool. And RokForm, and it's RokForm, RokForm. And this is the bike handlebar phone mount. We'll set this right aside. Paper. And all right, so this is just a basic cell phone case. RokForm, and I have an iPhone XS Max, I think. I'll find out in a minute if it's wrong. So I'll start with this. And there's a couple of attachments in here. Let's take a look. So handlebar, I'm assuming, I'm making a lot of assumptions because I've never seen this stuff. So handlebar attachment. And again, looks pretty basic. This will wrap around handlebar wherever you want to have it, on crossbar. And then the phone is now facing me or facing you. And it's pretty cool the way this works. It'll pop in through this window, get it to the whatever size that you're looking for, and it will hold it. Didn't know this, but this is kind of cool. If you look at it, it's got splines in the middle there. So these splines will then compress and I'm assuming probably hold your phone in a good spot. So I'm not too worried about my phone twisting as much as I'm worried about my phone falling off. So cool. This is a piece of 3M rubber tape. And I haven't looked at the insulation yet, but I'm assuming this wraps around the bar so this won't scratch or rub off your paint. Very cool. Not needed. This is a little bit extra. That's kind of cool. And then this, I thought this was kind of a cool feature. This is just a generic small, I get lanyard. But this will connect to, I believe this connects to your phone, and then you wrap this around something here. I saw it on a video on their site, but this is just another way. If for some reason your phone comes off, this is still wrapped around your bike to this apparatus somehow, and keeps your phone from falling to the ground. Cool. And especially look, you're a mountain biker, that's great. But like, even if this falls off and slaps against like a head tube, it's probably going to be a bad day for your phone. So, but that's what these are. And this presses down. Let's see if we can kind of capture this mechanism here. So press this down. That's where the lock is. And I'm going to open up the phone case here in a second. And we'll watch how that works. So phone. So explains how it works. Now, I'll be honest. Like the packaging, I'm kind of a packaging nerd. Like when it comes to this stuff, like I kind of feel like if a brand puts extra money into the packaging of their product, that they care, and that's just an assumption that I make. It doesn't mean that, but I don't know. I like companies that put more money into making me feel like I got something quality versus just a bag. Or just something super flimsy. I'm trying to open the top, but there's this. So don't be dumb and do what I did. Pull this. So there's the front. You'll pull this out, and there's your phone case and some information. Try our marketing material on the inside. Totally understand why that works. I work in marketing too. So this is the back of the case. This is the front of the case. Now, it's got a bit of a texture. And capture that with the light there. A little bit slippery. So it's hard to capture it, but there you go. So it's just a stamped carbon fiber pattern, but it's plastic. Let's see, it's got I believe there's a magnet right here, and there's a piece of felt on the inside. So that's kind of cool. My first impressions of this case, I think it's actually, I would say it's an above average cell phone case. I think this one was, I'll look it up on the site and I'll put the information down, but you're not paying a ton to have this cut out so it locks in. It's the price of an average cell phone case. So this with the locks, those 4 tabs are going to slide into these 4 tabs. There we go. And then I think you just turn it, I assume, right? And you hear that snap, it's locked. And then inside, this is to remove your phone. You'll press this down and then reverse the process, put your phone up. So I'm gonna do some finagling, get this kind of set up on my phone, get this set up on my bike. I'll take you down there to put this on my bike, and we'll see what this looks like. So be right back. All right, so got the whole RokForm system. Here's the phone case. Has a cutout and the lanyard attachment, and basically it fits right on there. Now I got the cheap handlebar attachment because I didn't want my phone down here where I can't necessarily see it. Up here I can, and the whole thing about this lets me ride my bike to work in the morning and not miss any like important emails or something that's coming in while I'm on the road. So pretty simple. Line them up, twist, it's locked. Then you got the peace of mind lanyard attachment right here, which I can't do with one hand, but essentially that's the setup right there. And I'm gonna go over this jump and show you it don't move. So RokForm, you did good, especially because I wasn't expecting it to do as good as it did, because I have the cheap handlebar attachment. So there it is. It's not coming off. Take it off of a jump. Still there. Everything's good. Does exactly what I needed to do, and it was exactly the deal that I was looking for. So RokForm, I recommend you. You did great. Hey Siri, play Run the Jewels on Spotify.